Hey guys, so I was watching Pokemon 2000, and I don't know why this never clicked with me before. So we're at the end of the movie. Ash saves the world with the help of Lugia, and at the end, Delia, or Ash's mom, shows up. Professor Oak, Professor Ivy show up, and she gives this little speech about how she misses him every day, and that he's a Pokemon trainer. There's really not much she can do about it, but she says this.
But next time, could you try to save the world just a little closer to home?
Well, what movie comes after this? What movie comes after this? The Spell of the Unknown. And you want to know what happens in that movie? This is what happens in that movie.
What are you doing here?
I have come for you. You are Mama.
Take me to her. Take me to my child.
She gets kidnapped. So, Pokemon 2000. She says, next time could you save the Earth a little closer to home? And then in the very next movie, she gets kidnapped, which, as you can see, they are closer to home. Ash and his mom and everyone's there. They were, as you can see, they were having like a little picnic. Um, so you got Ash, Misty, and Brock there. The person that Ash was battling in the beginning of the movie, when they do the opening credits, she's there. But they were having a nice little outing, getting caught up to speed. And then Entei shows up. Um, and so it looks like Ash has to save the world a little closer to home because not only does he have to save his mom, but the power of the unknown gets to be so out of control that they are essentially threatening the world. If you haven't seen this movie, go watch it. Like I remember when this movie came out in theaters, me and my friend went to see it opening day after school, and it was okay. I thought it was pretty stupid because throughout the movie, um, Entei is constantly saying, I'm happy if you're happy, if that is what you wish. But then you see how depressing this fucking movie is. I mean, the girl Molly, who is the main focus of the movie, her mom is missing. They don't even, I don't know if in Japanese they say she's dead or whatever, but her mom's not there. Her dad goes missing in the world of the unknown. Like the unknown kind of like capture him and throw him into their world. So she's completely alone. She wants nothing more than a family, so the unknown, kind of sensing her desire for family, kind of taps into her imagination, creates Entei, and gives Entei the voice and kind of not personality, but traits of her father, because she always saw her dad as an Entei, the strong protector. And the first thing Entei does when he comes into this world is go kidnap Ash's mom because she wants a mom. They both know each other. Ash knows Molly, and um, Delia is friends with Molly's father. They knew each other when they were kids, so it makes sense that you know goes after the other mother that she knows. But throughout, you just see how lonely and desperate this girl is for a family, and it's so fucking depressing. And it is such a great movie. I went back and watched it not too long ago as a fully grown adult. I'm like, this movie is so freaking good. The action is great. The dialogue is great. The messaging is great. I mean, it's a great movie. I can't believe I was bashing on this movie when I was younger. It is a great fucking movie. But yeah, Delia, Pokemon 2000. Can you save the world a little closer to home? Very next movie, she gets her ass kidnapped. But as you can see, it's not like a Peach kidnapping or anything. No, Entei, kind of puts her under a spell, hypnotizes her to go with him. So it's a kidnapping, but it's not like he had to do it by force. He just kind of hypnotizes her, so she kind of does it willingly. But then again, hypnotism, she wasn't willing to be hypnotized, so it's still unwilling. But she gets kidnapped, and then the rest of the movie is obviously him trying to get his mom back, But then it culminates in the okay, these Unown are out of control and they're turning everything to crystal, and things are just getting out of whack here, and they're essentially threatening this entire realm, this plane of existence. So they have to work together with Entei, Charizard, Pikachu, all of them. They have to work together to try to stop the Unown from pretty much causing a tear, essentially, in the fabric of reality, because that's what they do. They warp reality. They can twist time and space and dimensions, and um, to pretty much make anyone's imagination come true. Um, but I thought it was funny. It just completely went over my head how she says save the world a little closer to home, and in the very next movie, it is closer to home because she's the one who gets kidnapped. She's the one who initially has to be saved. So, but yeah, let me go to the very end here, see if. But I love Entei. Entei was, Entei. People say, "Oh man, it would be so great to have Pokemon." No, Entei's Pokedex entry says that its roars can erupt volcanoes. You do not want a Pokemon whose roar can erupt volcanoes. You just or think about like Pokemon like even just Weedle. Imagine a little 10-year-old brand new Pokemon trainer going throughout the world, goes through the forest and gets attacked by Weedle. That thing's horn it's sharp, it's large. So if that kid gets stung by a Weedle, he's going to die because that's going to leave a hole like this freaking big in his body. And then you have Pokemon like Scyther, who like to slash open their victims and drain them of their fluids. Same thing with Kabutops, but Kabutops is you're not going to really come across any of them. But Scyther slashes open so kids walking through whatever part of the world Scyther live in, and there's like fucking corpses all over the place. The place smells horrible because they're out in the sun, they're rotting away. Little EVs and shit sliced in half. I mean, think of how horrendous that would be. Or you have Yveltal, who's in a cocoon or egg, and in order to be rebirthed into the world, has to draw in all the energy, life force from everything around it, and it kills everything around it just to be reborn. No, so you think you want it, but you don't. But this is Molly. This is the one that the girl that the movie focuses on. So yeah, Entei here. You can see all of this crap. The Unown are just out of control. Their powers are just manifesting and it's creating this rift, this rip in reality essentially. And so they've got to pretty much stop it. And since Entei is a creation of them, he's really the only one who can stop them. He's the only one who has the power to stop them, but only if Molly believes he has, because whatever she believes comes true. So in order for them to be stopped, I mean, they're not like malicious creatures. They're just kind of making the dreams her come true. Um, so they're not malicious, but when you have this many together, all doing their thing, it's pretty dangerous. So it's like, yeah, I can stop them, but you have to believe in me. You have to believe I can stop them because I am a product of your imagination. And if you don't believe that I can do this, then I'm not going to be able to. But along with the help of Pikachu and Charizard, you know, Entei manages to save the day. Um, she gets her dad back, obviously, which great. But yeah, this movie is just really, really, really good. Everything starts to disappearing. The whole place is just like encased and surrounded by ice, or not even ice, just like crystal. Uh, ooh, that was a great movie. Too bad we didn't do anything in it. Now, actually, Team Rocket does a fair bit. Um, but yeah, it looks like a Teddy Ursa right over there. Yeah, she wanted Pokemon, so she had a Teddy Ursa as one of her Pokemon. She had a Phanpy, and she didn't actually capture them. She just like held up and created a Pokeball, and that's what was in them was a Teddy Ursa and a Phanpy, and they were like super strong, like really fucking strong because as a trainer she wants to be strong, so her Pokemon were pretty much OP. Um, different. Actually, I don't think Teddy Ursa was. Famby came out and knocked the shit out of Onyx. So, um, but it's yeah, it's a great movie. Honestly, if yep, Teddy Ursa right there. Yeah, she gets her dad back, her mom. I guess they were in the beginning of the movie. We see him get stuck in the world of the unknown because that's what he's investigating. He's trying to study these things, find out more about them, where they come from, what their purpose is, because he notices that they're in the form of the alphabet. So he's trying to study these things, and they kind of like sneak up on him and just zap, you're in our world. Um, and it's safe to assume that possibly the same actually, because I don't even remember staying this long or even watching it, so I actually never saw this part. So if she got her mom back, then yeah, her mom wasn't dead. Maybe her mom was in the man. That's What'd be the odds of both her mom and her dad being in the unknown realm? What are the odds of that? But she's got her Teddy Ursa right over there. I love Teddy Ursa. Good old Teddy Ursa. I got Teddy Ursa back in the day just because I wanted Ursa ring, just because he's strong. Like back in the day, Teddy Ursa in gold and silver, he was pretty strong for a normal type. Is Teddy Ursa still just a normal? Yeah, is Ursa ring still a normal type, or is he normal fighting? I don't know. I really don't see many Ursa ring cards. Um, I know I have them somewhere of the newer ones, but I don't remember if he's like a dual type. If he's, let me know below. I mean, actually, don't. I could probably I'll just look it up, but I can't remember. I think back in the day he was just straight normal type, but a lot of Pokemon now they became dual types. So if it was normal, but they also have a lot of fighting or stuff like that, they'll become like normal fighting types. Um, like Gengar, Gengar was I think solid ghost type back in the day. Now it's ghost poison. So a lot of these old Pokemon, you got Jigglypuff, who's like a fairy type now. So, but yeah, but yeah, her dad and her mom apparently in the unknown realm, and that's actually. Can I go back to pictures of Team Rocket? I just want to end on them. Can I end on Team Rocket? That'd be great. That's right. Goodbye, everyone. Uh, I mean, you okay, so you look at this and you're like, man, it would be amazing to be a Pokemon trainer. You get to travel all over. The only thing you have to worry about is shelter. If you need fire, you have a fire type. If you need water, I don't know the hygienics of drinking water that's come out of a Pokemon, but we see Ash using it all the time to like douse himself, so it's clearly stored in a different part. So it might be bacteria free. It might be, you know, safe. I don't know. But, you know, or you can, a flying Pokemon, a Pidgeot, have, fly on that, or, Dragonite, who is the fastest flyer. Well, actually, no, isn't Corviknight's actually the fastest flyer now, isn't he? Dragonite for a while was considered the fastest flyer in the Pokemon world. But then Corviknight comes along. It's like, nope, Corviknight is actually faster than Dragonite. Um, or if you want to travel really, really fast on land, you got yourself a Rapidash. Um, actually, Rapidash is fast. I think there's actually Pokemon now that are faster than Rapidash on land. But I think, you don't want to go there. Just you want to enjoy the sights. You know, just like a brisk little gallop or something. That'd be great. Same thing with water. You don't want something that'll just speed across the water. Who's the fastest water type now? Um, I mean, Lapras was I think considered one of the fastest ones back then. Um, wasn't Gyarados? No. Um, I can't remember who the fastest water type was. I don't know. I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure Lapras was considered one of the faster water types. But yeah. We get where? Come on. Where's Team Rocket? All I want is Team Rocket to look at. Come on. Meowth. Come on. There we are. Team Rocket. I love Team Rocket. I love Meowth. He's like, huh? What's you two talking about? Um, actually got my own little Meowth behind me sleeping right now. um, but where are we at? 15 minutes. Yeah, Jesus Christ. For the love of Arceus. Um, so yeah, if you had, so it started with me talking about that little tidbit that I just noticed, and then I started talking about the movie. Like I said, go watch it. It really is a great movie. You can watch it. What's the site called? It says Pokeflix, Pokeflix.tv, and then the other one I was on was Archive.org, and it's got a lot of shit archived, whether it's movies or, let's see, we got software, audio, video. So if you want to watch, I think it's on this one too, but this one looks like it's more legit. But so if you want to watch it, Pokeflix.tv, spell // video / Pokemon the movie 3, or you just go here and type it in search. So yeah, it's a really good movie. All the Pokemon movies are pretty good for the most part. Um, they get pretty deep and get pretty dark at some points. Uh, but they're well worth the watch, especially if you're a kid like me. Kid like me growing up in the '90s. Not a kid like me, obviously. I'm not a kid, but if you were like a kid like me growing up in the '90s and you loved Pokemon, and I just noticed the shadowing, at least on James, it made him look like he fucking pissed his pants. No one knows I pissed my pants. Ooh! I need to find the bathroom. And that's why Meowth was staring. He looked down and he looked up. He's like, I think James pissed himself again. Anyways, yeah. Tell me what you guys think. What's your favorite Pokemon movie? There's like 50 of them. There's like 100 million to choose from. Which is your favorite? I mean, obviously, I'm more biased. I prefer like the original ones, like back in the day. So like the first movie, Pokemon 2000. Um, but I've seen pretty much all of them. They're all really good. But what's your favorite Pokemon movie? Uh, who's your favorite Pokemon? I mean, we're getting up there. We're what, 851 now, so there's plenty to choose from. And I don't know, what's your favorite Pokemon moment, I guess, from the movies or from the games, or even hell, let's from the manga, which also once again shows you don't want Pokemon in real life. I mean, in the Pokemon manga, freaking Arbok is sliced in half. You got a freaking Pinsir picking up, I think it was a Pinsir. It was a frozen Magmar. I think Pinsir picks it up and just like, and it just like crushes it and just shatters into pieces. So in the manga, Pokemon are being murdered left and right. So I don't think you want Pokemon. I mean, they're easily killed like real animals. It's just they have ways of defending themselves. But like I said, if a little kid walking through the forest bumps into a tree and a freaking Beedrill comes out, that kid is going to be holy. Those Beedrill are not going to be like, oh, it's a kid. No, they're going to come down and like, and that kid, he's going to be a corpse on the ground, filled with holes. His eyes are going to be fucking gone. So it's like, yeah, you think you want Pokemon, but you really don't. You know? But yeah. So answer all those questions I was asking before. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.